Welcome to the Charlotte women's basketball post-game press conference between South Florida and Charlotte. We got head coach Tamika Reed here tonight. We will open up the floor for questions.
All right, well, Coach, I'll go first. Outside of the game, just what does it mean to play in a Play for K game? What does KWOW mean to you and just the game of women's basketball as a whole?
You know, this game is really special. A lot of our players, a lot of our, and me as a coach, a lot of our coaches, we have suffered for someone who has gone through breast cancer, whether they won the battle or lost the battle. We've all experienced that. And this is something that certainly needs more awareness. And so that funds can continue to be gathered to support this cause. And, anything that can support women and what we go through and what our struggles are, I 100% support it.
So, Coach, beginning of the year, 2025, you played this team, went to overtime, lost by 1. What was different about your team tonight as opposed to then and their team tonight as opposed to then?
Well, the season is going on and people are getting better. I've lost players since then, and as I don't know if you saw, but our post present wasn't what we really wanted, post presence. And so, I thought initially we were doing a good job, but when it was time to make subs, we didn't have the same energy and the same intensity, and I think that's where we began to lose the game. But that's an experienced team. That's a team that's been together. That's a team that has a system. And again, we are still developing that. And for me, I'm just really proud that my girls didn't give up. I'm just really happy about that. And they played all the way to the end. Whether it was Jose's bench is what he said. You guys are pressing my bench. It doesn't matter, Jose. We're going to play hard. And I told him that was not classy for him to make that statement. And my thing is he needs to beat us now. Get us while you can because we're coming. And, our girls work hard and we had fun. I had fun coaching that game. We could have quit. They didn't quit. And that's all you want as a coach, a team that's going to continue to fight and work hard for you from the beginning of the buzzer to the end. And that's what they did. But teams get better over the stretch. And that's what you're supposed to do, continue to get better. And we are still figuring it out. New team, got to figure it out.
So, Coach, with the score being as skewed as it was, I'm sure it could be easy for the character of the team to crumble. But what volume does it say that your girls were able to uplift each other and not turn their backs?
I'm just really proud of them. People don't see really what they go through as student athletes. It's a lot. It's a lot adjusting to a new coach. It's a lot adjusting to new players and roles change. And, I had point guards playing the 4 today. I had 3 guards playing, my 3 guard playing the 5, and I went in the locker room. I said, it doesn't matter what position you play, you have to hit the floor and play with heart. And that's what they did. And I'm so very proud of them that they didn't throw the towel in. They were resilient. They didn't quit. USF shot the ball well. I mean, they can shoot it. And, they are a very good team. And, all we can do is continue to build this culture. And one thing that it would be built upon is heart, integrity, and discipline, and high intensity. And so we just got to continue to stick to those principles.
So, Coach, Saturday, senior day, what does it mean getting to honor your players that are in their final year?
We have a lot of old head players. We got players that are have played 5 years, and I'm just really happy that they can go out as a Charlotte 49er. We have 8 players that I'm hoping that can come in, stick together, play hard, and go out on top. And so these are my players of my era, and so to be able to honor as many players as we will in the senior night is, it's truly an honor. So I'm just hoping that we can come out. I told them to have a short-term memory, let this one go. This was a good team. I mean, it could have been worse had we gave up, but they didn't. So I said short-term memory, let's get ready for the next one.
Speaking of the next one, Florida Atlantic on Saturday, we played them in a thriller earlier in the season in which we won. Kind of what do you expect a second time around from Florida Atlantic?
Well, again, as you get down the stretch, these teams have been playing together. They are getting better. FAU has gotten better since they played, and they've been playing some really close games. They haven't necessarily came out on top, but they've been really playing hard and playing teams close. But for us, again, we have to hit the floor and play with confidence because we know what we've done before, and we have to stick to that. We have to adjust to a new game plan, kind of fine-tune some things that we did the first game and add some things to it. We want to make sure that we keep them guessing about what we're going to do offensively and what we do defensively. But nevertheless, we have to hit that floor with confidence on Saturday, with togetherness, with relentless, and, mental toughness, and we have to get after it.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.